on the Peter Chill Sunday Morning News, Sunday morning, November 9th, 2014. Welcome to Sunday morning, November 9th, 2014. Here are your news headlines here. Top story at 8 a.m. here on this Sunday morning. News. The last two Americans serve in lengthy prison sentences in North Korea. Home after reclusive state freed them, followed in secret mission by U.S. intelligence chief James Clapper. Loretta Lynch has like a new boss notice Saturday has a special way about her. Loretta might be the only lawyer Americans who battles monsters and drug lords and terrorists and still has a reputation for being a people person drunk President Obama. In Berlin, Christian Hines spent his childhood happily beyond the Berlin Wall, born in 1962 on the western side of the 12-foot-high concrete barrier. Chocolate Wall stood at the end street big spot, farm members playing soccer with the younger kids. Eighth lands in Michigan, the playoff push rate has commenced, barely half hour since Ohio State dismantled number 6 Michigan State 49-37 late Saturday night, and Urban Meyer had more from football coach and politician. As one, the thousands of people landed one all bowed their heads to the moment Big Ben struck all they could earn at 11 Greenwich Mean Time was a flutter of leaves on what was a crisp autumn day and a distant sound of bird song. Boston police are issuing a statewide alert for Ponderosa, a man they believe they may have killed the mother of his child and fled from the home on Border Street, according to the Boston Globe. Boston Police Commissioner William Evans said Rosa. When Ma told the Wall Street Journal he would be arrested and bringing America to China because sell Chinese products around the world. That's past 10-15 years people listened. A series of U.S.-led airstrikes launched Friday targeted that was thought to be a gathering of Islamic State leaders in Iraq, defense official told Fox News. In Muscat, with only 2 weeks to deadline for a breakthrough deal, senior envoys of the Iran, the United States, and the European Union met in Oman on Sunday to try to advance efforts to advance a standoff on the trans-nuclear program. Former Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev once at a new Cold War event making Berlin's wall fall. Hong Kong has been the worst place to invest in a Chinese initial public conference this year, with deals in the city record lower average returns and a higher chance of losses than those in Shanghai, New York. Alaska saw fishing coordinates toward the lower United States. A federal judge just struck down a 2005 Arizona law that made smuggling immigrants a state crime, saying that it's conflicted with federal laws governing immigration. The job of U.S. Border Patrol agent is asked to defend the nation's borders, not to fatally shoot a fellow citizen because of a personal fact. The Department of Labor said Friday that the U.S. economy added 214,000 jobs in October, cited the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics jobs report missed the expected 231,000 job gain. European Central Bank Board member Curry attended an economics conference and a big rethink for Europe, the big turning point for the Greece and Athens. With online harassment and ever-present issues pushing for women, it was reported Friday that Twitter is dealing about with a non-profit group, Women Action as the Media. Comedian Andy Dick-Rest alleged that John Lopez is totally single at the moment as she's happy on Mark Anthony after the news of his engagement broke last week. Christopher Nolan's mysterious and cerebral blockbuster Interstellar, a big Euro-6, the latest film from Disney's research and in-house animation studio, and the tech base for the weekend box office crown. Foo Fighters' 8th studio album arrives accompanied by what might be the most elaborate making of promotional video ever. Christopher Nolan's Interstellar has received a massive appreciation from not only the Hollywood but Bollywood celebrities too. Several crafted orbit Mars saw its aftermath also after the site of spring passing. Maven, Michigan, the first direct measurements of the dust from the Oort comet. An engineer seen working on the Large Hadron Collider experiment, part of the Large Hadron Collider, during the media visit organization of nuclear research of the French village. In case you didn't think already the bats would navigate the ears with their ears inside the eyes. Was it cool enough? Get this. Mexican and free-tailed bats can actually use biological sonar to jam the silent little rubber bats to steal the food. Immigration from African countries since by the Ebola outbreak caused fear when they both landed on and kindred on the beach shovel. Some had fevers, upwards, and none were suffering from the deadly virus disease. Nurse Casey Hickok, joined by her boyfriend Ted Wilbur, speak with the media outside her home in Fort Kent, Maine, as Nurse Hitchcock to leave state after Ebola quarantine ends. And new studies suggest that the lunches that are prepared by the schools are high nutrition compared to lunches packets sent from home. Take a look at New England's alerts. In New Bedford, Massachusetts, a motor vehicle accident injury. On Route 140 northbound between the exits 5 and 7, Massachusetts State Police reported multiple injuries under traffic. New Bedford Fire Department EMS arrived at the scene and traffic detour off exit 5 off Route 140 north. Take a look at sports news here. The Boston Celtics defeat the Chicago Bulls. Last night in Chicago, 106-101. Here. The New England Patriots have a bye week, so they have the week off. The Celtics and the Bruins have the night off, and the New England Revolution will be at Gillette Stadium tonight, taking on the Columbus Crew. In the second leg of a 2-game series here. The most goals in the 2-game series will move on to the playoffs here. Peter Cello News Times, 8:05 here, and it is smooth set on with my ways around New England there. And now, let's take a look at the weather forecast here. For today, mostly clouds skies like red becoming sunny skies high about 54 degrees, southwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 20 degrees, left northwest wind. Monday, mostly sunny skies with high about 57 degrees, calm wind becoming southwest wind 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Monday night, Punch Chicago after 4 a.m. was. Punch skies got low about 39 degrees, left south wind. Thursday, Punch Chicago before 7 a.m. was. Most of the sun's got about 59 degrees. Calm wind becoming southeast wind 5 miles per hour. Tuesday night, chance of showers maybe after midnight. Punch Chicago was. Most of the skies got low about 46 degrees, just based to 30%. Wednesday, chance of showers before 10 a.m. Punch Chicago before 1 p.m. Otherwise, Punch Chicago got high about 59 degrees, just based to 30%. Wednesday night, Punch Chicago got low about 32 degrees. Thursday, most of the sun's got about 45 degrees. Thursday night, Punch Chicago got low about 31 degrees. Friday, most of the sun's got about 42 degrees. Friday night, Podcast got low about 28 degrees. And for Saturday, sun's got about 41 degrees. Northern temperature, 48 degrees, overcast skies. That's me for the Period Channel Morning News on this November 9th, 2014 on Sunday morning. P. Wednesday. Good day with the capacity. So see you for an afternoon report at 12:30. Have a good day and a good morning.